Megz here, and this personality unit is definitely giving personality. Call me Rochelle, because that is what this unit is called by WowAfrican. And this is the packaging. They have updated their packaging, and I love that marble look with the box. Some really good hair accessories for beginners, like a wig cap. I do have this thank you card right here, and you need one of these combs when it comes to wigs. An edge control brush to get those edges laying right, and some wig clips, make it easy to put on. And I love that it came with this wig sleeve for storage, so it keeps the wig nice, and a lace melting band. So this unit is very, very interesting and very unique. This is the Legos Hairline by WowAfrican, and it is pre-plucked, pre-done everything. Okay, you don't have to do anything, and the lace is beautiful. It's a HD lace. Okay, quality. Look how thin and transparent that lace is. Okay, this is very, very high quality, and I love that it's pre-plucked and the knots are nice and small, so I don't have to do anything, and making this really perfect for me, being that I don't have a lot of time. So the cap construction on this unit is very, very different from any other wig that I've got. It's the Invisi-strap, so we do have some silicone straps here, some silicone placements to help with slipping and sliding, making sure everything is nice and secure. And it does also have pre-cut out ears and this Invisi-strap, making it really nice and comfortable to wear. This actually gives extra security. So I love that it has these Invisi-straps here. And it also comes with a couple combs and tons of parting space with this closure here, okay? And I also do have an elastic band here for extra security. So I do love all the combs. It's about 4 combs with this unit, and the texture is absolutely beautiful with these highlights. This is how the wig came straight out of the box, y'all. And I usually wash these units before I wear them, but I didn't really feel the need to because it was already pre-curled. So I love that. So the color is absolutely beautiful as far as the placement. It's very, very soft. There are no harsh lines when it comes to kind of like the highlight and the balayage look of this. So I really do appreciate that. So the hair was pre-curled, but I did touch it up just a little bit just to see how the curls would, hold, and it curled effortlessly, okay? And with this unit, it is 20 inches at 180 density, so this is perfect. And now it's time for the fun part, to put this on. I am very excited about this because I haven't had much experience with the Invisi-straps here, and I was pleasantly surprised with how comfortable and how tight this actually got. So I think I'm able to go glueless with this one because it actually sat really comfortably on my head, being that it does have the Invisi-straps that I can adjust. Now, the Legos hairline is absolutely stunning, and I am very impressed with the lace and how it looks on my dark skin, because that is always an issue when it comes to lace wigs with me. But with this Legos hairline, it's pre-plucked and it's beautiful, but I did have to cut off just a little bit because it was coming down a little far on my forehead, near my eyebrows. So I just actually cut a little bit of the excess, lace off, just so it fits my head a little bit better. But, of course, if your head is bigger, you may not have to do this. But I'm very impressed with how the knots look, the pre-plucked hairline, and how natural this looks as far as the lace goes. And look, I can definitely go glueless with this, okay? But I did have some kind of like lifted edges with the lace, and eventually I did just put a little bit of glue there, and you'll see that in a minute. So I did apply some hairspray to the hairline because the hairline is plucked so well, so beautifully. I wanted to show that off, and I felt confident to be able to do this because with a lot of wigs, I can't even do this. This is almost kind of like giving OPRAH. OPRAH has this color hair, and she wears her hair kind of like in this pushback, kind of like wave style. And the texture and layers are absolutely beautiful. The color is perfect. It's not brassy. It's a nice chocolate brown with these pops of highlights and framing around the face with the layers too. So this is where I'm just going to put on just a little bit of lace melting glue, and this one is my favorite by OPRAH, and I just put like the smallest amount just on the very edges. I didn't completely melt it because I don't like using glue on my units, and with that little bit of glue it worked. And I am gonna melt this down a little bit, but I will say I would prefer using an elastic band to melt this down just to get a little more pressure. And I'm just going to touch up the layers in the front with, I think this is a 1.5 inch iron, and this is like my favorite iron from Paul Mitchell. Paul Mitchell has some really good hot tools, and I think people are sleeping on Paul Mitchell's hot tools. So I was able to get that kind of like rich auntie look. Like, you know what I mean? It just gives beautiful because the length is perfect. It's not too much hair. It's the perfect density at 180 density. So it's perfect. The 20 inches is perfect. And it just looks expensive. Like, it looks rich. It looks like, where's my car? I like this. So I am going to put on a little bit of concealer in the parting. It didn't really need much. Like, it was definitely put on and go. Okay, literally. And I love with this wig, it has tons and tons of parting space. So I can wear this in a half up, half down. I could part it on the side, do a deep side part. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, the color is perfect. There are no harsh lines with the transition of the kind of like the highlight and that kind of balayage look. And the texture is perfect. I love that it has kind of like a kinky kind of straight look to it, and it holds a curl really beautifully. That's what I love the most. So yes, you could definitely do all kinds of different updos with this as well. I'm excited to try out. So yeah, y'all, I like this unit. It's beautiful. WowAfrican definitely did that. And all the specs and information about this unit will be down in the description below for you to check out too. And when I tell y'all, this wig is very, very comfortable to wear. It didn't feel tight. It didn't feel uncomfortable. So yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. The cut, the layers, everything is on point. And I just love this. This is my new favorite go-to wig. And I love that the lace is so transparent. It doesn't give me flashback. And the pre-plucked hairline, perfect, chef's kiss. And I love the cap construction because I am on a current hair journey and I want to ensure that my hair underneath is totally protected, and it definitely is with this cap construction. So very, very comfortable to wear too. So yeah, as always, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video, and feel free to stick around my channel to watch more of my WowAfrican hair reviews here on my YouTube channel. And I'll see you next time.